75 million years ago, in the Gobi of Mongolia. The sun rises over endless red dunes. Somewhere in this vast desert lives the star of today's story. The hunter the movies fell in love with, Velociraptor. Among the rocky shadows, a long, sleek silhouette slowly stirs. He stretches out the body he curled up against the cold all night. The first light glides across his sleek, bluish hide. After one long stretch, he slowly opens his eyes. In the movies, Velociraptor was a giant monster that hunted humans. But seeing the real thing is a bit of a letdown. He stands only knee-high to an adult, weighing around 15 kilograms. And with this small body, he becomes the cleverest hunter in the desert. To the newly woken hunter, the desert poses a single question. What will you eat today? Out here, skipping breakfast is a dangerous gamble. He lifts his snout and begins to read the scent of the wind. A little way off, a lizard scurries across the sand. The hunter's pupils narrow ever so slightly. He lowers his body, balances with his long tail. One step, then another. The moment the lizard lifts its head, he bursts forward. Now his true weapon reveals itself. A 6-centimeter sickle claw on the second toe of each hind foot. It isn't the belly-slashing blade of the movies. Like a hawk today, it pins the prey down and holds it fast. A living shackle. The lizard thrashes, but it's no use. 28 backward curving teeth settle it in a single bite. Today's breakfast. Barely a mouthful, really. The hunter licks his lips. This is nowhere near enough. As the sun climbs to its peak, the desert puts on an entirely different face. The dawn chill is gone, and the sand grows hot enough to scorch a foot. The clever hunter takes shelter in the shade of a rock. A brief rest, but his stomach gives him no peace. Just then, a sound comes from beyond the dunes. The sound of something busily digging at the earth. As the hunter slips out of the shade, a massive silhouette comes into view. A hard-beaked beast against the red canyon. It's Protoceratops, a plant eater, but by no means an easy opponent. That parrot-like beak snips clean through branches, and once it clamps down, it can crush bone. Twice the weight of our hunter. A head-on fight would be madness. The hunter stands at the edge of the shade, hesitating for a long moment. Two voices battle inside his head. It's dangerous, back off. And I'm hungry. In the desert, the one that usually wins is the latter. But there's one thing only we can see. Far off, one side of the sky is rapidly turning a murky yellow. The wind shifts direction and sand begins to scatter through the air. But the hunter sees only the meal in front of him. Unable to hold back any longer, the hunter kicks off the sand and lunges. His sickle claw digs into Protoceratops's neck. But the next instant, an unexpected counter strikes back. That hard beak clamps down on the hunter's forelimb. Now neither one can pull away. One can't free its claw, the other can't release its beak. The very force meant to kill the other binds them together instead. On the sand, the two roll as a single tangled mass. At that very moment, the yellowed sky comes crashing down. A sandstorm, or a dune collapsing with a roar. The desert cares nothing for who wins. A vast wall of sand swallows them both whole. As the sand settles, the desert falls quiet once more. The desperate struggle of moments ago leaves not a trace. There is no victor and no loser. Locked in each other's grip, claws still sunk in, the two come to a stop. And just like this, frozen in place, time flows on. Not a day, not a year. 70 million years. Beneath the sand, the two hunters hold that final moment forever. And here's where I tell you something truly astonishing. The final scene you've just watched is not imagined. In 1971, an expedition unearthed these very two animals in the Gobi Desert. Locked together, in exactly that pose. Velociraptor's sickle claw was embedded in its opponent's neck, and Protoceratops's beak was still clamped on the hunter's forelimb. People gave this miraculous fossil a perfectly fitting name: the Fighting Dinosaurs. We tend to remember this little dinosaur only as a fearsome monster, but the reason he risked his life that day was very simple. He only wanted to survive one more day. Just like one small hunter in the Gobi 70 million years ago. What did you make of this little hunter's final day? Tell us in the comments.